So in today's video, we're going to take some learning from this book, which is available free online. This is a book designed by the Cambridge Institute. And what they cover in this is an overview of the IELTS academic ideas. And it's book 15. And it has a lot of exercises with practical answers. Today, we're going to briefly discuss what is required to enhance your understanding of English. When you're reading these texts, there's a lot of information, but it's important to go back and understand the key skills you need to work on to develop your language. So if we look at this page here, it gives us an overview of the key skills required for you to be successful. The first one is listening. As someone who's learning a new language, you constantly need to listen to the words and try to understand them. The more you work on your listening skills, you should be listening to the radio, watching YouTube videos. When a new word comes up, you can write it down and then listen to it again or read the transcript to try to find out the meaning of the word if you're not sure. So listening is definitely one aspect. Academic reading is very important. So if you go online and go to, for example, the Guardian website, they have a lot of articles that you can read. And these are written by experts. If you read journals, you come up against very tricky texts where you have to look for the meaning of words that are very complex. So you can look up the definition of these words on Google Dictionary. Trying to find out more meanings will stretch your vocabulary. And this is one of the key skills that we do in our course as well. When we read through articles, when we read through any text, we try to take the vocabulary out of the text and then discuss how we use it in a sentence, how we use it normally, if it's a word that we use regularly, or if we just use it in a formal setting. So the context of the word needs to be understood. Reading is definitely one key skill. We've spoken about listening, and then we come to academic writing. Your writing will only improve when you write. So you need to be regularly writing. Say, keep a diary that you write in daily in English. Write about what you did in the day, if you had work, something that you enjoyed, how you spent your time. If you don't have the time to write full sentences, write bullet points, write short notes so that you're writing every day. By doing this, you're really challenging your learning of the language and you will learn new words. Look up new words. Any words that you read in an article or find in a book, try to include it in your writing because the more you do it every day will enhance your understanding of English. This academic writing is very important. And then coming back to this idea of reading, writing, listening, these are key skills. If you constantly expose yourself to the language, then your fluency will increase. And this is what you want to aspire to, constantly improve your understanding. And speaking, this is perhaps one of the hardest things. How do you enhance your speaking? The only way to improve your speaking is by speaking. So you have to find people to speak to. Could be via an online platform, which we offer in our courses. We allow practical skills, speaking to each other, developing your understanding of the language. You can also practice when you're reading, being able to understand what is being said, vocalize it in your head, think about what's being said, and read aloud. Speaking also means when you're traveling, going to places, say hello to people. How is your day? How are you feeling? When you go to see the doctor or when you go outside, if you meet any people, really challenge yourself to speak the language of English. It's very easy to resort back to your native tongue, but speak confidently and understand that you will make mistakes. Part of learning is making mistakes. If you really challenge the speaking element, you will improve. Even if you're watching a video on YouTube where there's a conversation happening, Try to repeat some of the words, imitate, copy what is being said. In doing that, you'll increase your understanding of language and your development will accelerate because you're constantly working on these skills. So just to clarify, you need to speak regularly. You need to be writing regularly. Keep a diary, writing once a day. You need to be reading online. I would say purchase some books off Amazon as well. General reading books you could get from the library as well. Constantly be reading newspaper articles. This will train you to become a good writer, a good speaker, and finally listening. Listen to what is being said on the news. Listen to YouTube videos. Pick out any words that come out and write them down. If you do all of these things, you will definitely enhance yourself as a learner of English. And all of these skills is something we practice regularly and rigorously to a very high standard in our courses because we want to produce the best speakers of English who really appreciate the language, can take their learning to the next level. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, hopefully you took something away from it. If there's something we can cater for, put it in the comments and we'll try to make videos that are relevant to you, our target audience. Take care. Thank you for watching.